My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me right now for the first time, OhioHealth Marion Cancer Center is with me, Angie Moore and Jamie Cunningham. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You guys have been there. I mean, you're fairly new there at OhioHealth there in Marion, correct?
We are.
Yes. Opened October of last year.
In the new part of the hospital,
Yes.
right? Yeah. What do you guys do over there? What all does OhioHealth offer at the Marion Cancer Center?
So with our cancer center, it's really great. We have everything under one roof now.
Okay.
Previously, our patients would get infusions at the Old Smith Clinic and then have to go down the street for radiation therapy. Again, that caused a lot of barriers with
Right.
transportation. So we're able to do everything at the hospital. We are able to do radiation therapy and inpatient chemotherapy, whereas before, patients would have to travel down south
Sure, right, yeah.
before the cancer center. So it's just a big comforting thing to have in our hometown where patients can stay local.
Right, and when cancer's involved in the family, it's finances. I mean, you're traveling everywhere. It used to be.
Yes.
Now you don't have to. It's right in your backyard, right?
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah, being that referral hub and keeping care local has been one of our goals. And so it's been really cool to hear the stories from the patients who were traveling to Central and how they were kind of managing like symptoms, for example, on the way back from Central to their home in Marion or surrounding county. So it's been really cool to hear how people are so excited to have that care here so that they don't have to manage just those things that seem so minor but are really a big deal.
And you guys they're state of the art. You guys have, I mean, everything there, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, pretty cool. I mean, it's nice to see OhioHealth's been doing that. I notice with a lot of stuff, making it more convenient, easier. It's all there in Marion now.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, what do you guys do there? Like, what does the cancer center do if somebody doesn't know?
So basically, we have the medical oncologist or the cancer doctors. The patients come in, meet with their physician, get a plan established, and then right next door we have our infusion center, which they would have their chemotherapy, and then right next door to that we have our radiation therapy.
Wow, yeah.
So it's one big circle. So when a patient first comes in, they meet with our whole team, meet with their physician, our pharmacist. They take a tour of our cancer center just to kind of see what a day will be for them, because they will spend the majority of their day there.
Right.
We try to make them feel like family. We have volunteers that come in that sing. We have pet therapy that comes in.
Really? Wow. Yeah.
Often. And then we also have our patient navigators, which consist of social work, RN navigators. That just is an extra support system for the family and the patient during their time there. We help with gas cards, food, just to help alleviate some of that stress while they're there.
And the patient navigation is exactly what it sounds like. It's somebody who just helps you navigate your stay and your care. Excuse me. And I think one of the things that's been really cool about the center is the staff is so excited to be there and so excited to be serving the patients in the community. And they really were intentional about how they plan the space. Like Angie said, it's kind of a big loop that you can go through. But the space is open and bright, and we've made really intentional choices to make sure that there's privacy, but also that it's open enough that people can be together.
And that's going to be scary, even for the patient, to find out they have cancer. That word, you don't want to hear that word, but it's got to be a scary thing. What do I do now? But you guys can guide them through the whole thing, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we always say once the patient hears the word cancer, they stop listening right after that. So as us nurses, navigators, anyone inside the facility, we just help keep educating them along the way, keep reassuring them, just being that one point of contact for them during that entire time, and just to make them feel comfortable and not scared to ask questions.
Right.
We can be that in-between person to their physician, just make sure their care is seamless as possible.
Yeah, because you hear that word and you're like, well, I'm going to die now, but that's not necessarily true,
No,
is it? No,
not at all.
Cancer technology changes all the time, doesn't
Yes.
it? With what you guys can do, it's just phenomenal about what can be done these days.
Yes.
I don't think people realize. Like I said, it used to be you hear the word cancer, you were done. But now it's not like that anymore. And it's so nice not to have to travel miles. Used to be some people travel out of state. But now you don't have to do that.
Yeah, and one of the things that we've been really talking a lot about is keep making plans. So that's part of our kind
Yeah.
of marketing around our cancer services. But really, it's about how do you live with cancer differently and how do you think about it differently and how can we support that journey for you. So you don't have to stop listening.
Right.
You can keep on making your plans and keep on living your life. And we're there to kind of complement that and make it personalized and specialized to you.
I have heard the commercials and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I really like this, but that is true. Yeah, people, like I said, people just like to hear the word cancer. Well, I'm done. I'm stopping my life. And we also don't realize what it does. The family's involved too. It's not just the patient.
Yes.
The whole family's involved. Isn't
Oh,
it?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're there to help them too, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. If someone wants more information about the OhioHealth Marion Cancer Center, how can they do that?
So they can actually reach out to me. I'm the program manager. Phone number is 740-375-6070. Or if they forget that, they can just call the hospital, hit 0, get the operator, and they'll transfer them where they need to go.
That's awesome. It's just so neat to have you guys in town there in Marion because, like I said, you used to have to travel out of town, and now you don't have to. And it's got to be a lot easier on a patient and the family to know that they have to travel maybe 2 miles instead of 40, 50, So, yeah.
Yeah, the feedback we've gotten from the community is it's great to have that comprehensive cancer center right there in Marion, and we're the only one in Marion, but also service to the surrounding counties. So being that hub it's been really great. We get patients from all surrounding counties.
Wow. Very cool to hear that. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate you guys coming in all the way over here to Bucyrus. I really thank you so much for coming in.
This morning.
Thank you.
Well, anytime. Thank you so much. Oh, if people want more, we were after more information. Do you have a website too, by the way?
OhioHealth.com.
There you go. You can't get that easy. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us today.
Thank you. Anytime.